Yo, content creators, pull up. Today I want to speak to you, to content creators, man. I want to speak to us, or people in general as well. You must know, Guti, as a human being, bro, as a human being, as a content creator, you are a brand. Especially if you've decided, Guti, oh, you want to involve in posting things on social media or being an influencer. You are a brand, bro. And having said that, you need to know kuti every time you post somebody is watching, and it will come to a point kuti the the amount of people on what you want to not I have millions of people watching my content. What are you posting that's gonna make them come to your country? Because everything you post now represents where you're posting from. Like if you're posting from Africa, you are selling Africa, which means very soon you have an influx of tourists coming into your country because of what Fisher is posting, what Cozy Crew is posting, what the next brand is posting. You know what I mean? So being a content creator, I think it's a good thing that we also get exposure. We also get educated in a way. You know what I mean? Like invest in yourself as a content creator so that ativhunduke chirungu mangwana. You know what I mean? Like ativhunduke chirungu. It's a gift. Being a content creator is a gift, but it needs to be utilized. Because mangwana unogona kutokunza ningari kuuya we have our guy, we have our superstar journey. You go, you do your thing. Mangwana sha, you don't know where life ends. Unogona kurepresenta nyika. Mangwana ukaposwera wapo raptor, you know. Mangwana ukaswera wato elevate, because there is always someone watching, especially kana poster content. There is always someone watching. We need to know that. But of all the things we can ever do, like referring to this recent tour, I Show Speed, we still have a lot of things to work on as content creators. We need to work on our personalities. We can't be bootlickers. You don't have to be a bootlicker for you to be, recognized. You must have aura. Not aura hezita. Irimunzi aura. Pane kuti, when you have aura, bro, like nyango kasvika panzvimbo. Mdara, nyango a stranger, I'm like, this guy. It's more like a gift. This guy, who's this guy? Like curiosity. Like Superstar Johnny came through, bro. Like Kofrika, like that guy nyango kanda. If you follow that guy, follow him on YouTube, follow him on TikTok, follow him on YouTube. I started following that guy, I think 2-3 years back. This guy, no, this guy Mpano is gifted. He's heavily gifted. All these Nigerians in UK, they know the Superstar Johnny Agafrika. Like that's the kind of aura I'm talking. Not aura as it turns aura. No, bro. We're talking about the real aura. You talk Africa, don't say, there's somebody here. Like the presence of God. It's one thing I've learned, bro. Like everything, unzamari, whether it's a poster, a content, or whatever, is worked for. Hakuna mari easy. Hakuna mari easy, mdara. Everything is a risk. So we need to work on our people skills. We need to work on our self-confidence, self-esteem. We must level it up a bit. You know what I mean? Increase learning so that we can. If you want to be international, you have to work. Otherwise, you don't go for a celebrity in Zimbabwe. Which is there's nothing that worries me like kuzoziya kuti ndifuna ndakapenga vantu kuzvinyebera nachizvinyebera. You go back to the drawing board. Like the likes of our brothers, I won't mention names. Now you must go back to the drawing board and say, okay, guys, I need to improve this, and that. I want to be international. Whenever you post yourself, you must know that you are him. What was that? I am him. You see? And that also reminds me also in since we are talking about investing in ourselves, right? We must invest in our kids. I'm a parent, bro. Like, I've got 2 kids now, and I believe kids must be, catch them young, yeah, or they must be nurtured from an early age. What you say to them, what you speak over them, what you spend time with them, which you are educated. Because education is not only when you go to school, or education starts. Charity begins at home, and so is education, and so does education. You see, so you start investing in your kids. Speak life into your kids. Inini mwanangu andoziva kuti inini I call you, say I'm a hyena. Like, sometimes Kiki Calendria, my daughter's name is Calendria. Kiki, like, wakuna na ningu chikoro. No, you are a hyena. Like, you see, I told immediately, daddy, I'm a hyena. Wana, especially when Diki, I won't lie to you. Once upwards spark here, it's hard for her or him to let it go. You are a hyena. It's funny, but Anna mentality, and she's doing well. She's doing pretty well. Because I always tell her, in your mind, you must know that you are number 1. And it must be done, it must be cultivated each and every. Those knows wakura pepe, or decide that a content creator or whoever you want to be in life, you have confidence in yourself. Ndotomudza mwana, iwe haina iwewe hapana, nobody hakuna nokudza zvinhu, and anenge ane that competitive spirit in her, like, so paunozokurawo unokura uri bored. But all the same, that was a nice tour that you guys gave to iShowSpeed. That was a nice tour. I like the cultural part of it, the Mbuyane and the food when he was eating mopane worms, cow balls, etc. The tongue as well, and you took him to Matapi. That's the things they're coming for. They're not coming for skyscrapers. Africa, something they have never seen in their lives. They would rather pay for that sewage than we also skyscrapers. I'm telling you. And in the near future, you will tell me there will be a heavy influx of tourists in Africa, because they are tired of their lifestyle. So it's a blessing and a curse. Quantity of food. There's no chemanako Africa, but there are people who are willing to come back in Africa. You see how free. Like, if you saw, I was seeing the reaction from other content creators in America, how they were inspired to come to Africa. Because they were like, yo, this guy doesn't even have to worry about racism or or whatever, because it's Africa, bro. There's nothing like that, So thank you for watching, guys. Let's invest in ourselves. Let's invest in educating ourselves. Let's invest in making ourselves believe in ourselves, if you feel me, So yeah, self-confidence is very important, and self-esteem must be leveled up higher and higher and higher. But thank you, guys.